Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the world of tiny homes. Are you ready to explore the possibilities of living big in a small space? We'll uncover why tiny homes are more than just a trend. Stick around to find out if tiny living is the right fit for you. From design, functionality, sustainability, and flexibility to cost-effectiveness, we are going to showcase you the pros and why not the cons of living in such a house. Tiny homes come in all shapes and sizes, but they all share one thing in common: maximizing space. Did you know that the average tiny home is around 400 square feet, yet it can be just as functional as a traditional house? How do they manage that? Let's find out. For many, the shift to tiny living is about simplifying life and reducing their environmental footprint. Living in a small space can also offer incredible freedom, as these homes are easier to maintain and often more affordable. Every square inch is utilized efficiently. How do tiny homes manage to fit everything you need in such a small area? Here are some things they implement in such an efficient way. All of them use furniture that serves multiple purposes. Items like sofa beds, Murphy beds, or coffee tables with storage compartments. This way, they can maximize functionality without sacrificing space. They maximize vertical space using shelves, cabinets, or wall-mounted organizers. This allows storing items off the floor and make use of often underutilized wall space. They incorporate fold-down surfaces, such as fold-out tables or countertops, to create extra workspace when needed. These surfaces can be easily folded away when not in use, freeing up valuable floor space. Often, tiny houses have rooms for multiple uses to maximize versatility. For example, a living room could double as a guest bedroom with a pull-out sofa bed or convertible furniture. You know what is nice about tiny homes? People think you are limited to indoor areas, but the key aspect when living in such a house is to extend your living space outdoors. With a patio, deck, or rooftop terrace, put-door areas can serve as additional living and entertaining spaces, effectively expanding your overall living area. One of the biggest advantages of tiny homes is their affordability. Building and maintaining a tiny home typically costs significantly less than a traditional house. This lower cost can free up financial resources for other pursuits, such as travel, hobbies, or savings. How would you use the money saved from living in a tiny home? With lower housing costs, tiny home living can help you achieve financial freedom more quickly. Without a large mortgage or high rent, you can pay off debts, save for retirement, or invest in your passions. For those who love to travel, tiny homes, especially those on wheels, offer the perfect combination of adventure and comfort. You can take your home with you and explore new places without sacrificing the comforts of home. One of the coolest aspects of tiny homes is how they use clever design to make small spaces feel spacious. Imagine having a fold-out table that doubles as a workspace and dining area, or hidden compartments for extra storage. What would you do with all that extra functionality in a small space? In a tiny home, furniture often serves multiple purposes. For example, a fold-out table can double as a workspace and dining area. Hidden compartments and built-in storage solutions are common as well. Tiny living encourages a minimalist lifestyle. By reducing clutter and focusing on what's truly important, you can live more simply and intentionally. Could you see yourself embracing minimalism to make the most of a tiny space? Many tiny homes are built with sustainability in mind. They often use eco-friendly materials and energy-efficient systems. Living in a smaller space also means a smaller carbon footprint. How important is sustainability to you in choosing a home? Tiny homes can be highly customized to fit individual needs and preferences. From unique layouts to personalized interior designs, every tiny home can reflect the owner's personality. Some tiny homes are built on wheels, providing the flexibility to move and travel easily. This mobility offers a unique lifestyle that combines the comforts of home with the freedom to explore new places. We have covered all the goods about living in tiny houses, but what about the cons? The most obvious drawback of tiny homes is their limited living space. Living in a small area is not for everyone for sure, and it can feel cramped, especially for individuals or families accustomed to more spacious accommodations. Tiny homes may face zoning and legal challenges, as many municipalities have strict regulations regarding minimum dwelling sizes, building codes, and land use restrictions. Finding a suitable location to park or build a tiny home can be difficult and may require navigating complex legalities. With limited space, privacy can be hard to come by in a tiny home. Noise, lack of separation between living areas, and shared facilities, such as bathrooms or kitchens, can all contribute to a lack of personal space and privacy. Similarly, the niche market for tiny homes can make it challenging to sell your home if you decide to move or upgrade to a larger living space. Finding a buyer who shares your enthusiasm for tiny living may take time and effort. Hosting guests or entertaining in a tiny home can be challenging due to space constraints. Hosting larger gatherings may require creative solutions or may not be feasible at all, depending on the layout and size of your tiny home. Tiny homes aren't for everyone, but for those seeking a simpler, more sustainable way of living, they can be a perfect fit. Ready to take the plunge into tiny living? Or do you still have questions? Drop them in the comments and we'll help you out. Thank you for joining us on this tiny home tour. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content on unique living solutions. See you in the next video.